Slavery was abolished like in 1808, 1807, and it was still, you know, it became like selling dope, you know. It became, black market type shit to own some slaves or to get some slaves or to go, you know, get some slaves. Because there's a lot of story about why are there no slave ships, no picture of no slave ships. And I've been doing my research on it, and I don't know how good my research is and how accurate, some of the stuff I'm reading, because you can't believe everything you read, somebody else's opinion. But kind of got validity to, what my thoughts, kind of, my thoughts and the validity of what I found out is kind of adding up. So slaves were still being, shipped, I'm thinking, from Africa. And I say, why is no pictures? Because after slavery was abolished, slavery was illegal. If you look at the history on when the first photo and all that old shit was invented and where it came, it was early 1800s or late 1900s, somewhere around there. So around that time, photography was brand new. So you're not just like, everybody ain't got a camera phone type shit, right? Just taking pictures of everything, right? Ain't nobody just posting by their slave shit. Hey, this is my slave shit. So in the 1700s, wasn't no photos because wasn't no, you all you was going to have was some drawings or something, And, but, when the camera was invented, I don't think too many people was just taking pictures in front of their slave ships and shit, or just, take a picture of my boat, or, journalists was like, let me take a picture of this boat, or just, just regular freelance photographers, like, hey, cool boat, let me take a picture of it, And so I don't think it was a lot of pictures of the slave boats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about slave owners. Maybe they were proud. When it was legal to have all these slaves and shit like that against their will. These people held against their will and shit like that, and put on this boat. And you got to think about it. Can't no boat full of white motherfuckers go to a continent full of niggas without the niggas allowing it. So, my thing is some of the stronger Africans got together and stole some of the weaker Africans and sold them to some to the white dudes and, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of underhand dealing going on, niggas selling niggas. And, it's a lot deeper than what people want to talk about, But my thing is, when slavery was abolished, even when slavery was legal, what no photos, you're not going to really get photos only because, what no photos wasn't invented then, pictures wasn't invented then and shit. And so it was like the first pictures was invented like in the early 1800s. And so when the slave trade ended, you got to think, ain't no slave owner want no picture of their boat. It's illegal. It's like, take a picture of me while I'm selling some dope and put this on the camera. Take a picture, put this on, put this out there, Take a picture of me doing some illegal shit, for the world to see, right? I want the world to see me doing some illegal shit, right? No one want no picture of a boat. So they're going to try to avoid any pictures or any real knowledge of their slave ship, this illegal slave ship. Like, no one's going to put their dope house on the market, their trap house on the market. Only motherfuckers buying dope that knows about the shit and is cool with it. They only ones going to know about the trap house. Ain't nobody going to know about the trap house. Police, they don't want the police to know about the trap house. And so the dope at the trap, the slave ship at the trap house. Nobody want nobody to know about the trap. You don't take no picture of me at the trap house, and so, so anything illegal, you're not going to want it out there for the public. So you're not going to see too many pictures on the boats. And then I found out, I don't know how true it is, a lot of these slave owners and shit that was going to getting these slaves on the black market, you know, they were burning their boats. When they reached their destination, got their money, burned their boats. You know, so, you know, no one would see them. You know what I'm saying? No one would see the motherfucking boats, you know, because it's evidence. You know, they're going to burn the evidence, you know. And so that's plausible. A lot of times I was reading it. You know, you can't believe everything you read, but, you know, that's plausible, you know. And so then I found out a lot of slave runners that were going to stealing slaves and shit, they were caught and hung. Brought up on charges, caught and hung after slavery was abolished. So no one talks about that. And also no one really talks about niggas owning slaves. You know, niggas was owning slaves too. It was a big old thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You got to study for yourselves and get, you know, whatever you feel like truth is to you. You really have to do some studying to get that truth. You know what I'm saying? To be a little satisfied with yourself. Because it was bothering me, you know, for a while. Like, where are the slave ships? Why are there no pictures, you know? And because, you know, I've been on this thing, you know, I'm on my black study type shit. This thing has been coming up, and I've been bothering me like it's been bothering everybody else. Where are the slaves? They lying to us and all this whole shit. What's going on? Are we the original man here in America? And are we the indigenous people here in America? You know, all this old type shit. But then you got to think about it. You know, and then you got to think about the slave ships that when it was legal, why none of them survived. They talk about the Nina, the Pinta, and all that. So where are they at? And probably my thing is after slavery was abolished, these big old ships probably were destroyed. Plausible. Because it's contraband at this point. You know. I think nobody thought about, hey, this is history. We're going to keep these things and shit and preserve these for history, you know. And, but, you know, it's like a lot of these houses that's got these heinous crimes that you hear about in history, these houses, a lot of these, boy, they tear these motherfuckers down, you know, because no one wants to be reminded of this bullshit. You know, this heinous crime that happened over here at this spot. We don't want no shrine or nothing like that. Everybody come back to the spot. So they tear these motherfuckers down. So I'm thinking they might have tore those boats down after slavery was abolished. So that's probably why you never seen one of those pictures of one of those, or why they never exist. Well, that's my motherfucking theory on that. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But yeah, I was wondering just like everybody else, y'all. Do your studies, man. Maybe you'll find out yourself. Rugby. And a little black history for you. Back in the day, black folks allegedly wasn't allowed to eat vanilla ice cream. Black folks would only have to eat chocolate ice cream. You know, what I've read. And so, in order to eat vanilla ice cream, because niggas wanted vanilla ice cream too. You know, crazy story, huh? This crazy history, right? So in order for niggas to eat vanilla ice cream too, niggas added pecans and butter to it. Hence, butter pecan ice cream. And they started adding other shit to it, pecan, you know what I'm saying, a little caramel, got your pecan praline, you know. And, yeah, a little black history for you, man. They was even hating on the motherfucking, niggas couldn't eat no motherfucking ice cream. Can y'all imagine that? Couldn't eat no motherfucking vanilla ice cream because it was for white folks only. But we changed the motherfucking game like we always do. Give us lemon, we make lemonade. Give us vanilla ice cream, we make pecan praline or butter pecan. Black history, folks. And again, happy Black History Month, y'all.